Hello guys, good morning. This is Just Love Effects and you're welcome. Okay, how I'm gonna start or how I would have started Forex if I was given the opportunity to start all over again in 2026. I strongly believe I will start with reading or learning things about psychology and risk management first and foremost before I would go into the skill set and all of that. I just started trading, just knowing how to press, sell, and buy. Basically, yeah, a few other things. This candle does this, and all of those, things about skills, about you know, trading, and all of that. But I would say, given my years of experience, that it's best to start with proper psychology and risk management. I can tell you any day, anytime, because I found that that's usually the thing that many traders suffer with or suffer from so much. I mean, the problem is not about the skill. What is so difficult in learning forex? I mean, what? When it's going down, you buy, or rather, when it's going down, like that's very elementary way anyway. When it's going down, you sell. When it's going up, you buy. When you see this, you say. I mean, there are things, indices. There are some things you would see that could inform your decision to do. In fact, even if you don't see nothing, the probability of making money and losing money is there. So a newbie, someone that have never known anything about forex, can trade today and make money. It's not rocket science. It's no brainer. It's not that difficult to learn. But the problem is your psychology. I can tell you, problem is your psychology and your risk management. In fact, I would take a trader that is not very skilled, but is grounded in psychology and risk management. I would take that trader over someone that is very skilled but doesn't have the right psychology and risk management. I can tell you any day. I mean, the problem is not even making money. In fact, I've had testimonies of persons that started Forex the same day or the same week and they made so much. I can tell you without mincing words, they will lose all of those money and steal their own personal money. It is certain. It is not a prayer. It's not a prophecy. It always happens like that. That is for those that started out making so much. And it's not even a good place to start because it gives you this dopamine, this feeling of invincibility that I can do it. I mean, other persons that have been losing, or the 90% of traders that have not been consistently profitable, that they are not smart enough, that I mean, you will feel that you're on top of your world. I mean, that's not a bad feeling, but it is bad when it comes to forex trading, I can tell you. So if the younger me or older me rather to start forex, I would start maybe it first 2 to 1 month, 2 to 4 weeks. I would just be learning things about psychology and risk management. When I'm grounded in those two places, then I'll just learn the skills. The skill set is not difficult, I can tell you. Yes, there is a place for experience doing it over and over, but you wouldn't even survive that long if you don't have the right risk management and proper psychology. And one thing with this market, it will always find a way to mess up with your psychology. I can tell you. You start chasing trade, you start revenge trading to recoup the losses you've made. Many things, many ways to mess up with your psychology. And even when your analysis is telling you it's going to sell, it will just find a way through manipulation or just the normal things. And I think I've even stopped calling it manipulation. I just see it as just one of the ways, some of the tricks the market uses to trap newbie traders and inexperienced or persons that are not very patient, because that's another thing you must learn. In forex, less is more. In fact, I'm beginning to appreciate that saying that less is more, because some days I traded like 20 times. I placed trades 20, 30 in a day. I still come out with a loss. Some days I could just make one or two trades and I'll be very profitable. So doing less tantamount to even being profitable in forex. So, and don't worry, I think in my next video that maybe a follow up on this video, I would tell us why uh, forex trading contradicts everything we know about hard work, about life. Like, it's the direct opposite. In life, we are being told to work hard, right? In Forex, you have to know when and where, which aspects to work at, and know where to be lazy. I can tell you. But this is getting too long already. See you guys in the next one. Cheers.